Have you ever noticed how two people can live in the same city, face the same struggles, and yet one seems to attract opportunities, love, and success, while the other feels stuck in an endless loop of disappointment? Imagine a young man standing at a train station. He watches train after train arrive, filled with passengers heading toward their dreams. He holds a ticket in his hand, yet he never boards any train. He keeps staring at the tracks, remembering the train he once missed years ago and worrying about whether the next train will crash. Hours pass, then days, and eventually his entire life is spent waiting, regretting, and fearing. The painful truth is that many of us are that man, holding the ticket to our desires but refusing to step into the present moment where life is actually moving. The law of attraction promises that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape our reality, yet most people unknowingly sabotage this powerful force through habits so silent and normal that they never realize they are blocking their own blessings. The greatest mistake people make is living everywhere except the present moment. They replay past failures like a broken movie scene or rehearse imaginary future disasters that may never happen. But manifestation does not live in yesterday or tomorrow. It breathes only in the now. Every opportunity, every connection, every miracle enters life through the present moment. Think about planting a seed. You cannot plant it in yesterday's soil, and you cannot plant it in tomorrow's rain. You can only plant it in today's ground. When you ignore the present, you abandon the only place where transformation can occur. Many people spend years saying, "I will be happy when I get rich," or "I will feel peaceful when my problems disappear." But life does not reward those who postpone their joy. The universe responds to the emotional signals you send right now. When you appreciate this moment, even with its imperfections, you create a magnetic field that pulls better experiences toward you. The present moment is not a waiting room. It is a control room of your entire destiny. Another hidden barrier that silently destroys manifestation is the identity people build around their pain. Human beings carry stories about heartbreak, betrayal, failure, or childhood wounds, and over time these stories become their personality. They introduce themselves to the world through their suffering. It is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, refusing to put it down because it feels familiar. The ego often clings to pain because it creates a sense of identity. Some people become so attached to their past struggles that they fear who they would be without them. But imagine holding a burning coal in your hand and refusing to drop it because it reminds you of a lesson. The longer you hold it, the deeper it burns you. Your past may have shaped you, but it was never meant to imprison you. There is a powerful moment in every person's life when they realize they are more than their worst memories. Sometimes this awakening happens during a crisis, when life breaks the walls of denial and forces them to see their inner strength. When people finally understand that their soul is larger than their pain, a deep emotional shift happens. They stop reacting to life from old wounds and begin responding from new awareness. They do not erase their past, but they stop allowing it to control their future. Pain may be unavoidable, but suffering is often a choice repeated through unconscious attachment to painful memories. The moment someone chooses growth instead of victimhood, they unlock a new level of attraction and power within themselves. Another powerful habit that weakens manifestation is a tendency to blame others and create negative personal stories. When life becomes difficult, it feels easy to point fingers at society, family, luck, or circumstances. Blame feels comforting because it removes responsibility, but it also removes power. When people learn to separate actual challenges from imagined ones, they regain emotional strength and clarity. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they begin asking, "What can this teach me?" That single shift transforms obstacles into stepping stones. The law of attraction favors those who see possibilities inside difficulties rather than those who drown in hopeless interpretations. The obsession with material success is another trap that secretly blocks abundance. Society teaches people that happiness lives in bigger houses, expensive cars, or social recognition. While material comfort can bring convenience, it rarely brings lasting satisfaction. Many individuals spend their lives chasing wealth only to discover that every new achievement creates a new hunger. It is like drinking salty water when thirsty. The more you drink, the thirstier you become. True abundance is not measured only by possessions, but by emotional richness, meaningful relationships, inner peace, and purpose. When someone tries to manifest from a place of emptiness, their desires are often driven by fear, insecurity, or comparison. But when manifestation begins from a feeling of inner completeness, desires transform into expressions of creativity rather than desperate attempts to fill emotional voids. The universe responds more strongly to those who create from wholeness rather than from lack. People who feel grateful for what they already have naturally attract more experiences to be grateful for. Ignoring one's inner self is another silent habit that weakens manifestation. Modern life glorifies constant activity, productivity, and external achievement. People measure their worth by how busy they are, rarely stopping to connect with their inner consciousness. Imagine owning a powerful phone but never charging its battery. Eventually, it stops working no matter how advanced it is. The inner self is a battery of human experience. When individuals disconnect from their inner awareness, they lose emotional clarity and spiritual strength. Many people chase validation from society without realizing that their deepest power comes from self-connection. When someone begins spending time in silence, reflection, or mindful awareness, they rediscover their natural creativity and emotional stability. This inner connection sends a powerful energetic signal to the universe. It aligns thoughts, emotions, and intentions into a clear vibration that attracts harmony, love, and opportunities. The greatest manifestations often occur when individuals feel deeply connected to their authentic self rather than trying to impress the world. Another overlooked secret of the law of attraction is the energy behind giving. Imagine planting a tree but digging it up every day to check if it is growing. True giving trusts the natural cycle of life. When someone gives from love, compassion, or gratitude, they activate a powerful universal flow. The universe operates like a mirror, reflecting back the emotional energy behind actions. People who give sincerely often experience unexpected support, opportunities, and blessings because they have opened themselves to the natural rhythm of giving and receiving. Genuine generosity is not about losing something. It is about expanding emotional wealth. When someone gives joy, support, or kindness freely, they strengthen a connection with universal abundance. The final hidden barrier to manifestation is avoiding self-discovery. Many individuals spend their lives exploring the outside world while remaining strangers to their inner world. They follow social expectations, career trends, and cultural definitions of success without asking themselves what truly fulfills their soul. Self-discovery can feel uncomfortable because it requires facing fears, insecurities, and illusions created by the ego. But within this journey lies the most powerful transformation. When someone begins understanding their authentic desires, values, and emotional patterns, they remove layers of confusion that block manifestation. Self-discovery is like cleaning a dusty mirror. The clearer the mirror becomes, the more accurately it reflects reality. As individuals reconnect with their true nature, they naturally align with opportunities and experiences that match their genuine purpose. The law of attraction is not a magical trick that delivers wishes instantly. It is a reflection of internal alignment between thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions. When people release harmful habits such as living in the past, identifying with pain, blaming others, chasing empty materialism, ignoring inner awareness, giving with expectations, and avoiding self-discovery, they create a powerful transformation in their energetic presence. This transformation changes how they see life and how life responds to them. Manifestation becomes less about forcing desires and more about allowing life to flow naturally toward them. True abundance is not just about receiving wealth or success. It is about experiencing deep fulfillment, emotional freedom, meaningful relationships, and inner peace. When someone aligns with the present moment, embraces growth over suffering, takes responsibility for their reality, values internal richness, nurtures self-awareness, gives with love, and courageously explores their true self, they step into a life where manifestation feels effortless. The universe begins to mirror their clarity, reflecting opportunities, love, and prosperity in ways they once believed were impossible.